sunshine.
Hey Glitter Angels, it's Vivian J. Welcome back. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. Today I'm going to be walking you through on creating cat content while I was volunteering at a local animal shelter. I'm basically going to be discussing like what was it like in the beginning, some highlights, some tips for those that would love to create content related to cats. I'll explain more later on. So I have it all written down on a sheet of paper so I won't forget any points. In the meantime, let's just get started on with this video. I hope you like it. So the first question is, what was it like in the beginning and how did I feel about it? Well, I first wasn't sure if I was going to like working with cats or spend time with them, but then as I got used to it, I started falling in love with it, and that's what made me get the idea to create cat videos. So the reason why I decided to do it is because I would watch a lot of like cat stuff on YouTube all the time. I got inspired by those cat content and I was like, I should do one too for my channel. So that's what I did. It's like experimenting different things. You know, you're trying new things. It's basically stuff that you've probably have not experienced before in your life. So that was definitely what it was like, working at the animal shelter for the first time and spending time with the cats. So when filming those cat content, was there a specific breed that I really wanted to work with? Well, the funny thing is that I noticed a cat that was really nice to me and that the shelter named him Moo Moo. And the moment I saw him, we met and it was like already bonding, like we're already friends. And the same thing for the other cats that I got to meet. There's a lot to name, but they seem really friendly and they were also expressive, which is what I was looking for in terms of cat-wise. And then the moment I got to bond with them a little bit, I was like, I can totally work with this. And so I did. And now, how does it work? I remember in the morning from 9 to 11, I would clean their litter box, but also feed them food and also give them water and of course socialize with them, which is the best part. I found the afternoons a little bit easier for me since there wasn't like too much to worry about. So that's why I chose the afternoon. And now we're gonna move on to how I come up with those concepts. So let's keep going. And now for the question, how do I come up with those concepts? Well, there wasn't really a specific idea that I had in mind. So there's no specific theme I was looking for. And the thing about cat videos is that cats, they're also really funny because they make very relatable facial expressions and also their gestures are kind of similar to human language. Kind of, not really, but I found them very expressive anyhow. So any highlights of the journey? So in a way that I was making them act in the video was one of the cat toys that I used. And based on the way they move, it just feels like they're dancing or spinning or like rolling in a circle or kind of like doing some interesting moves. I realized that working with dogs isn't something that would work, so that's why I decided to go with cats anyhow. And I actually found it easy to work with cats because, well, although they can be a little spicy at times and a little over, you know, a little weird and such, but really, I ran into some really nice cats and they're just great creatures. They're wonderful. And also another highlight was when I was making those Instagram reels about the cat footages I used on my phone. So I did enjoy the experience of working with not only cats, but it also gave me another way of learning how to do marketing skills. I didn't really have an intention of becoming a cat video producer. I was just finding another way of putting my creative spin to it, and it also helped me provide more options and choices of ways to get creative and such. And what are the benefits of working with cats, and how do they help people? Well, the beauty of working with cats is that it's like a stress relieving time. So like whether you have a part-time job or you have quite a busy schedule and you need some time to ease off the stress or just relieve it, bonding with cats is just the best time to relieve your stress. And the thing about cat videos, whether you see them on Instagram or YouTube, is that they're not only stress relieving, but also they provide some humor. Because I remember when I was watching cat videos a lot, I would just be like laughing and just finding it enjoying. Like basically cat content can help make your day a whole lot better. Whether you've had a bad day or whatever the case might be, like it just turns your sadness into happiness. So the next question is, why should people do it? And how do you get more people to adopt more pets? Well, I think people should do it because they love animals so much ever since they were a kid or any time in their life where they had a pet. Or even if you don't have a pet and you still would like to work with animals and such, that's the great time to do it. If I were to explain to you on how to get more people to adopt cats or dogs, well, it's through social media promoting. The good thing about promoting adoption through social media is that you encourage people to adopt more cats or dogs. The more pets that get adopted, the better. And also, if I were to give you some tips that I found really helpful. So first things first is you want to get to know the animals, whether it's a dog or a cat. So you have to spend at least like a few minutes just spending time with them and playing with them and caring for them. And next you warm them up before you start filming. And by warming up, I'm talking about you practice some actions that you were intended to do. So you want to make it easy for them, just because cats may not be 100% easy to work with, but I would take a cat toy, right? And I would kind of shake it and move it very fast so that the cats would be like more playful and such. So I did that not just to warm them up, but also capture a piece of content that I would think most of the viewers would like. And then you reward them by spending more time or giving them treats. The similar way goes for dogs, but it really depends on what your focus is. And also, if I were to give you some reminders of what to be careful of, definitely clawing, scratching, or biting. Who likes dealing with those bites and scratches on their arms, legs, or hands? Nobody. But hopefully these tips would really help you out and encourage you to create some cat content. Now that I mentioned the brief rundown of how it worked when I was volunteering at the shelter, it's about time that I show you a kind of like a cat video based on the footage that I've collected with my camera. Okay, here we go. That's about it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment below what pet you would like to get and if you don't have one. Or if you do have a pet, tell me if it's a dog or a cat and what is his or her name. And also don't forget to turn on post notifications so you won't miss any new stuff from me. I love you all to the moon and back, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Toodles!